Hi everyone, my name is Shreya. I'm an undergrad student at Rutgers here. I am a computer science major. I'm going to be your TA for this semester at CS170, section 23. Welcome to the class. Okay, so today's going to be really easy. I will be posting recitation videos usually in the beginning of the week, so you should probably be seeing this probably Monday or Tuesday, and every week after that I'm going to be posting releases on Sunday or Monday, something like that. So today's going to just be intro to Canvas, the Rutgers email services, how basic logistics works. Let's get started. Okay, so for emails, this part's going to be easy. If you are not a freshman, then you do know that the announcements are usually sent through Canvas announcements. So it's going to be associated with your Rutgers email address. If you are a freshman and you don't have a email address with Rutgers set up yet, then please follow these instructions and then please have that set up because that is very important. For reaching out to the instructor, don't send emails through Canvas. If you want to reach out to them, send through their Rutgers email ID, which you're going to find on the Canvas homepage. Okay, so Scarlet Apps. Scarlet Apps is basically Google Drive and all the Google applications that Rutgers has paired with Google for. So just to get a hand on that, we're just going to go a little bit over how everything works. So you're just going to log into this link or your Scarlet account. Basically it's your Google Drive for Rutgers associated work. So once you go in, we're going to go to your Google Drive and we're going to create two folders, my folder 1 and my folder 2. So let's do that right now. Let's go to my drive. Okay, so I already have a CS170 folder. So if you want to create one, that's up to you. And here we're going to create a new folder, two new folders actually. First one is my folder 1. I do want you to pause and do this with me if you can, or just do it along with me, whichever you feel comfortable. And another folder, my folder 2. Okay, so once we have that, we're going to create a Google Doc. So we're just doing this just because your first assignment is going to be based on creating a Google Doc and submitting and writing some information on there. So on this Google Doc, like we said on the slides, we're going to write the course code, your name, and your section. So the course code is CS170, your name, and then your section. This is section 23. Okay. Once we do that, we're going to name it my first Google Doc, upper hand corner. And then we're going to download that. So now, depending on which computer system you're using, you can either do like a Word doc or a PDF. I'm going to do PDF because that's more simpler for me, but it's up to you. So once you download that, we're going to go make sure we have the actual file on our computer. So we're going to try to locate it. So to locate that, if you're on a Mac, you can pick up your Finder and go to your downloads, and you should see it at the top, my first Google Doc. So once you've located that, then you should know that it's successfully downloaded on your computer and you know where it is. Now, we're going to go back to Google Drive. We're going to go to my folder 1 and we're going to upload that document in that folder. So let's try that. Sorry, Google Drive. And if you refresh, you should see the document is now named. And we're going to drop this in my folder 1 by dragging and dropping. So now that's pretty simple. So now, let's say you want to move it to a different folder, my folder 2. So here on this menu to the side, you can bring down all your folders, spot your CS170, open that up, you see both of your folders. Now all you do is click and drag into your second folder. So now here my folder 1 is empty. If you go to my folder 2, you have to double click. You can see my first Google Doc. And then you click on that, that should take you to the same page. So that's just like a quick overview of just how the Scarlet applications work. It should be very simple. It's the same as Google Drive, or if you have a personal Google email. Okay, now it's intro to Canvas. So again, if you're a freshman, this might be new to you. So we're going to log on to Canvas. So this is where all your courses are located. We're going to specifically talk about our courses, things like schedule, syllabus, exams, quizzes, lab, office hours, things like that. So let's go to that link on Canvas. So I'm already here. You can go to courses and click on computer applications for business because that's our class. Once you do that, you're going to reach the home page. So on this home page, there's a lot of important information that you want to go through very, very thoroughly. First one we're going to see is recitations. Recitations, we are section 23. So we're going to be in the asynchronous section. So down here, you'll see my name, and you're going to see two links, recordings and recitation information. So if you click on recordings, that's where you're going to find, email, information about my office hours and lab support. And then if we do have an online call that we set up, then it's going to be using the Zoom link. So now for this week, I'm going to have a link here. So currently, by the time you're seeing this video, this is going to be embedded with the link. This is the link to our recitation sources folder. This is the attendance form. So this is only for you guys, section 23. Whenever you watch a recording of the recitation videos from me, you're going to get like a secret code word. So if you click on this form, you'll see it's going to be like a secret code. So for this week, the secret code is going to be the color blue. So you just type in BLUE, blue, and I'll just show you just like that. And that's going to be your secret code. So that's just going to be for me to make sure that you are watching these videos. It's probably going to be somewhere throughout the video, and just to make sure. So that's going to be the way I take attendance. Okay, and the recitation resources. So here is recitation 1 folder. So you click on that, it takes you straight to the folder with the information. Now, there's going to be different ways you can reach this. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. This is the link to recitation files in general. So this is just my recitation files. Obviously, there are other TAs here, but if you probably want my files because those are what you're going to be seeing in the videos. So that's going to be that link. Okay. So you're going to find that all here in this first link. Now, since you have Professor Hodge due, because we're async, we are going you to skip this in-person section. Okay. Exam schedules. This is very important. Make sure you have this on a calendar somewhere. Make sure you remember them. I will be notifying. Professor will be notifying you. So make sure you know when these exams are and that you're available for this. They're going to be online and they're going to be proctored as well. Okay. Course syllabus. So this is going to be like a really long document that I want you to go through yourself. Make sure you're familiar with all the logistics of the class. It's going to be basically information on recitations, how grading works, extra credit, emails, things like that, learning objectives, a little bit more on the syllabus, and other policies this college has, and the class has. The schedule. Now this is really interesting because all the TAs and students have access to this, and this is very important for you when it comes to assignment due dates. And if you are the type of person to have assignments logged on to like a different calendar, maybe you have like a personal calendar that where you keep your assignments on the calendar, then you can use this to help you do that. Or just like what we're going to do this week. So like this week is intro and Canvas basic. Next week we're going to do HTML and number conversion. So just so you know what's like going on with the class. So that's that. Course resources. So this is like learning objectives, extra things the professor wants you to have. It's all going to be over here. Okay, and assignments, will come to that a little bit later. Quizzes and exams. So you're going to have about weekly quizzes. They're going to be graded. You're going to have multiple attempts. Currently they are not open, but once they do, Canvas will let you know. Okay, those are all here. Okay. Lab support hours. So like you saw before, my lab support hours are also listed on here. So for labs, it's going to be at Livingston Tillett from 12 to 2 on Wednesdays. And for office hours, it's going to be Mondays 10:30, 11:30, in person Bush Hill 378. So for those office hours and well, the difference between office hours and lab is that office hours you should visit for me only. Lab hours, you can go to any TA you want. Let's say you like someone else better than me. Feel free to go to theirs. If you want maybe a virtual only, you could go to theirs. I plan on making mine's virtual as well. That change might come later in the semester, next couple weeks. Okay. So that's that. And we're going to just go to Piazza. So Piazza is a service that you can like ask and answer questions. It's really quick, really easy if you want like quick questions. A lot of your questions that you might have, other students already have too, and it might have been asked and answered. So just like saving everyone else time, you could just look on here. Okay, and then grades. Grades are going to be posted here as soon as possible. As soon as I'm done grading them, they're all going to be posted here. And you can read the syllabus for more questions or more information on like the regrading policies. And lastly, files. This is where you're going to find recitation information. So let's say you want to find the slides that we were looking at before. So these slides. So I have posted these slides on Canvas. Let's say you want to find those. You're going to click files over here. Then you're going to come down to recitation information. Then you're going to find my name, Shreya. And each recitation week is going to have its own folder. So for this week, it's this folder. And here you're going to see this TA info PDF and the slides that I've posted as well. So that's all going to be there. Now, assignments. So assignments is going to be in this section over here. You do have an introductory assignment due by September 15th. It's going to open on the 5th. So if you're seeing this video before Tuesday, then just make sure you know it's going to open Tuesday morning. So that introductory assignment is based on the syllabus and one of the files that I've posted in the recitation folder. So let's just make sure there's nothing else to cover before we get to that. Yeah. So basically, let's just go find that file one more time. Okay. So here it is, CS170 TA info. This is just info about my lab hours, office hours. You can ignore this row for section 10 because that's not for you. But any information you need about me is going to be on here. Information about exams, assignments, how everything works, the point system. There is a free late. Just read more about that in the syllabus and on here. And this is just information about quizzes. Just go through all this on your own time. It should be fairly straightforward. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. But you're going to use this page, this PDF, and the syllabus that we saw on the home page. And you're going to use both of those to do the introductory assignment. So whenever that uploads on Tuesday, you can feel free to do that. And that should be the end. Let me know if you have any questions, but welcome to the semester, and I hope you guys have a great time. Have a good day. Bye.